Hi Cancerians, it's Leonor. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming by. For those who have viewed me for the first time, I do integrate astrology as well as tarot card reads and spiritual messages. Cappies, oh my god, Cappies. No, Leonor, it's Cancer. Cancerians, I'm doing your general tarot card reads, okay? If you're looking for your love reads, I did them. They're all done. All 12 zodiac signs are out. Okay, so right now I'm just concentrating on general tarot card reads, okay? Okay. Hope everyone's doing well. Today I'm going to be using my Game of Thrones, and I'm going to clarify it with my new tarot deck. So excited. I'm always excited about new tarot decks. I'm an addict. I'm going to be using the Edgar Allan Poe tarot deck. Ready? First spread. The High Priestess, Two of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. All up in the reverse. All up in the reverse. Alright, it's a little scary, this energy, I'm not gonna lie. I do sense some type of possessiveness, if I could say so myself. That's what I feel. But let me, this is for a small group of you. I don't know why, but I haven't read the entire energy. Some of you may be dealing with someone that's very stingy when it comes to money. Now, that's very broad. So let me put it clear. It has to do with someone you shared some type of investment. It could be even a house. Something that's shared, if that makes sense, where money is being put in from both of you. All right, I don't know what that is. And someone's being very stingy. You take that as it resonates, but that's for a handful of you. Okay, moving on. Now, let's see what the whole spread is saying to me. I did say possessiveness, right? Why did I say that? It's just like these three energies together. The Priestess with the Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. But like the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, you know, for the most part it does mean letting go, right? Not holding on to things. But in the reverse, it can mean stingy. And you could be stingy with a person. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you're with this person though. I gotta clarify it a little bit more, but yeah, I'm sorry. I just feel possessiveness with all of them, okay? Possessiveness. Possessiveness. Or stingy. Okay. Alright, so let's clarify it. Alright, so here we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Magician. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Six of Swords. Folks, if you could see my face every time, every time I was telling you the suits here, the major, whatever, you should have seen my face. It's like every card had this energy where I was like, ooh, like this, like, I don't know, something's up. But I try to control myself. All right, my face did not. All right, moving on. Wow. All right. So what's in the reverse? Ace of Cups and Six of Swords. So that, to me, that's very obvious. With the Six of Swords was the last one on these clarifier. It's just completely shouts, they're not leaving. They're not going anywhere. Now, let me see how I can read it all together. If it's an all together energy, because sometimes one card just stands out by itself while the others connect. Wow. I'm sorry, Cancers. I'm trying. Oh God. It's like, it's really taking my breath away, and I apologize for taking so long. But sometimes I read beyond the card. And your energy right now for these clarifiers, vice versa, if it's vice versa, it is a Cancerian read. When my guides are like, read beyond the Magician, read beyond the Knight of Wands, read beyond the Ace of Cups, it could be good, it could be bad, or it could be in between, or it could be ugly. I'm having anxiety a little bit, not so much, but a little bit, just a little bit. And I'm talking to you and I'm not even looking at the cards. I'm trying to figure out right now what the cards mean from the memory that I pictured. With my Ace of Cups and my Magician, listen, this person, I don't know, Cancerians. I don't know who you're involved with or used to be involved with. This person is beyond possessive. I thought it was just a little bit, possessive and stinginess when it came to, like, you going out, or whatever the case may be. This is like this is a little bit more of a, I don't think possessive is a word anymore. I mean, yes, if I have to say so, it is. In my Edgar Allan Poe depiction of the Ace of Cups, this planet you see right here is not the moon. It's actually Pluto. I don't know. Don't ask me. But that's the depiction. That is the planet, I mean. Interesting why I don't know why they put Pluto, but you know what? It makes sense to me. Because it is an Edgar Allan Poe. I loved his literature, his poems, and he was dark. Okay? He was no Disney writer. He was very dark when it came to literature. And so I'm not surprised that Pluto is here. Now, I don't know why they put Pluto, because Pluto wasn't even discovered until the early 1900s. But he did keep writing. Why did it just fell out of my hand? Yeah, it is Pluto. Okay, they just confirmed that it's Pluto. Okay, because I was like doubting myself. No, it's Pluto, bitch. Okay, okay. Yeah, Pluto, the 8th house. And it also means like a fire sign. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign or may have it in your chart. Aries, Leo, Sag. Anyway, moving on. There's nothing more I could say about this, okay? It's beyond possessive. I just don't have a word for it, but best case scenario, it's just possessiveness. Now, that's very broad. There are some people that are possessive in a light, form, maybe they want to inquire who just called you, Maybe they just want to know where you're going, how long it's going to take you. But then there's others that are beyond it. You know what I mean? Like narcissist. Bingo. Jesus Christ. That's the word. Ah, thank you, Jesus. Narcissist. Narcissist. See, sometimes when I talk out the energy, it just comes to me because I couldn't explain it. You're dealing with somebody that's a narcissist. But they love you nonetheless. This is like, do you call that love? Some people would, you know that? Some people would. Some people would get it confused. It's almost like there's a word for it, for a phrase, sadomasochism. Jesus, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. Where someone, it's like the abuser and the victim. If I could make it any clearer, if you haven't heard of that phrase. So it's the abuser and the victim, and a lot of times they are in intimate relationships, whether it's loved ones, family members, whatever. Yeah. With my Six of Swords, I almost feel like some of you told them to F off more than once, and they haven't. Oh, it's almost like it went over their head on purpose. Like, no. And you're like, yeah, well, I bought a nice sailboat for you, and someone's going to take you to, I don't know, whatever paradise you want to go to with lots of women, lots of men. You pick the gender. You take it. It's leaving at 6 o'clock. And they're like, no. I'm not going anywhere. And it doesn't matter how bad the relationship is or it used to be. It's not even like they want to work it out or talk about it, because that's what a narcissistic person is, right? They don't consider people's emotions. And if they do, it's like a minimum touch, like a one word, like, okay, I understand. I'm sorry, they don't use the word I understand. Okay, you know what, I'm sorry about that. And then just move on like nothing happened. Do you know what I mean? Like there's no conversation behind the extreme drama that happened right before that. And that could be anything. And from what I'm seeing so far, and I'm sorry I'm staying in the first spread, but usually I do stay in the first spread. It just dictates the whole reading sometimes, but I don't even know what was in the reverse or upright. They all was like crazy. Just a crazy clarifier. The whole thing. The whole first spread. Ay Dios. What do you have for me, Cancerians? Second spread. Okay. So, we have Six of Cups and the Strength card. This is a twin flame. Yeah. And I don't use that word loosely. I do not use that word loosely, that phrase. By no means. I apologize about the background noise if you hear it. At least there's no music, whatever. Moving on. Yeah, this is sorry. This is, well, actually a lot of people do correlate the Six of Cups with not twin flames, but you know, sometimes soulmates, memories, past memories. It does remind me a lot of your energy, Cancer. And I can't remember if Six of Cups is your energy, but it's any water sign, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's a lot of water and fire energy so far. It doesn't mean that you have to have those placements. It's just the entire energy that I feel so far. Yeah, fire and water, steam. You may have amazing sex together, but it doesn't have to be. Maybe one of you enjoys it, maybe the other one does not. But yeah, I'm sorry. This is twin flame. When I see the strength card, folks, I don't see it the way, again, sometimes I do read beyond the meaning of the cards, and I apologize if I'm confusing anyone. So I try to take my time to make you understand what I'm feeling, okay? When I see the strength card, it was just meant to be with the Six of Cups. The strength card, however, has a lot of energy, more than the Six of Cups. The strength card, it wasn't the Six of Cups that told me twin flame. It was the strength card that said twin flame. I feel, because the definition of twin flame, you know, some people will agree with me, some people won't. You know, for the most part, people have their own definition of twin flames, but nonetheless, it has the same common denominator, right? It's a fucking twin flame. It's beyond a soulmate. I prefer saying soulmates and twin flame any day. A twin flame is a split of a person in a past life, or whatever past life it may be. From this, I'm gathering you and this person, and if it resonates, because obviously I'm talking to a specific group, right? If your person is a narcissist, or if your ex is a narcissist, you're my crowd. In the past life, okay, I don't know, I don't know. Looks like it's been several lives to me with the Six of Cups. You and this person. I sense that you both were cut from this one energy here. Somebody here was either, I don't know, a gladiator, a knight, you know, no pun intended, but soldier, maybe even a sociopath killer. They do exist. And so it's a twin flame in the next lifetime, or whatever lifetime it is. Let's just say it's this lifetime, because we're in this lifetime. This energy splits, and so you may have traits of the other half of you, and the other half of you may have traits that you have. So it's kind of like separated. So this one body became two souls, twin flame. And that's all I have to say about these two energies, okay? All right, let's clarify it. We have Eight of Swords. This is the Hangman and the Judgment card. Okay. All right. All right, so my two majors were in the reverse, which is the Hangman and the Judgment card. Yeah, I don't really like it at all. I'm sorry, Cancerians. Sometimes my guides really do deliver these weird ass messages. I don't mind delivering the messages, but these are energies coming through me to give to you. It's my job. It is my calling, okay? And sometimes it can be pretty out there, okay? To say the least. And this is another spread here that I'm reading that's beyond the meaning of, especially with my hangman. My Eight of Swords just tells me your person has mental issue. Vice versa. If it's vice versa, I don't know. This person has a mental issue. Now, obviously, I just said one of them, narcissism. It's, you know, some people may not think that's not a mental illness, but I think it is. You know, some may have it worse than others. But nevertheless, you feel like you're in control. And this person needs to be in control on the outside. Needs to feel control. Needs to have everything in control. It doesn't matter, person, place, or a thing. They need to control that situation. Now, maybe narcissistic may be a strong, harsh word for some of you. Not for all of you, but for some of you, maybe your person is not so much of a narcissistic person. Maybe it's just like, you know, a very mild narcissistic person. Nevertheless, they still want some type of control. But in the inside, they are the Eight of Swords. Very much a narcissistic situation going on here. It's like they need to control the outside because they can't control themselves in the inside. We don't know what they're thinking. We just don't know. They won't share that with us. And that's pretty much what I got, right? In one of these spreads. I'm pretty sure I had touched on it. Now my hangman is giving me a little problem. I was in the reverse with my Judgment card. It's interesting because my hangman, you know, if you know anything about tarot, hangman's in the upright is usually hanging, just like the way you see it now. However, it was in the upright, right? So it looks pretty normal to me, just laying down, sitting like the Four Swords. I mean, laying down like kind of like this Four Swords energy. With the Judgment card, in the upright, you usually see people, you know, rising or ascending, okay? If you put it in the reverse, which it did come out in the reverse, it looks like people are just like suspended in the air. Descending even. So interesting. The way I'm reading it. And so, yeah, this is this person's mind. That's what it is. It's their mind. Okay, got it. All three of these energies is this person, your person or your ex, or, you know, take it as it resonates. This is their mind. They're fucking, let me tell you something. I don't know if both of you have mental issue. Now, is it the same? God, I hope not. God, two narcissistic together in love? I don't know. Does that happen? I mean, it does to a small extent, but not really. But whatever. I don't know. You guys were twin flames. Yeah. Yeah. The funny thing is that this is, it's not only your person or your ex or whoever it is that you're dealing with that you know is resonating with you right now. It's you too. Now, not as worse as them. Not as worse, not as bad, I should say. Not as bad as they have it. Yeah, and that's why I couldn't figure out the hangman. The hangman is you. It's almost as if you came to a realization that you don't want to be stuck in a in this feeling. I don't know. You could honestly, you could be like, Leonor, the feeling was anger, depression, not feeling nothing at all. And so it's almost as if, and I feel like I'm talking to a lot of people that are not really with this person, especially because my hangman was in the reverse. You kind of walked out of that relationship. That's why you're in the upright, because you walked right out. Okay, you weren't feeling like this, like, you know. And I'm not saying the hangman, the reverse, I'm sorry, in the upright, which is like this, is a form of some type of mental illness. I just think that, you know, you might have been consumed with melancholy, if I could say that. Maybe it was a tit for tat situation, but I think you just snapped out of it. You was just like, you know what, that's not going to be me. I'm not going to feed into your bullshit energy. Right? I've learned to, when you talk to a narcissist and they blame you for whatever it is that they did, because that's how it works sometimes, they will turn it around on you. Do you know what I mean? And I've learned to tell people, or at least that from my experience with a narcissistic relationship, I've learned to say, it's not my problem. Okay? And they could sit there and tell you a whole entire story for a half hour about some whatever narcissistic story they have, whether it includes you or someone else or whatever. And you honestly, either in your head, you're like, it's not my fucking problem. Or you could just tell them straight out, that's not my problem. And it could be about you. They could be telling you about, you know, about yourself. Again, that's... Okay, I'm not going to go on into narcissistic behaviors and stuff like that. But what I've learned is by showing them that you really don't give a fuck, or literally saying, you know, that's not my, like just saying, that's not my problem. This something in their head, this mechanism that's going on in their head will snap out and be like, oh my God, this person is not listening to me, is not paying attention to me when you say those words. That's it. That's all you have to say. That's not my problem. Well, what are you going to say about that? Huh? That's not my problem. But you parked the car where it wasn't supposed to. Okay, well, that's not my problem. But I told you yesterday that you should park across the street. Well, why should I park across the street? Because it's cleaning day across the street. But it's cleaning day across the street, so why should I park? It doesn't matter. That's not my problem if it doesn't matter to you. Leonor, are you going back to your traumatic days? Nobody wants to listen to it. All right, sorry. But I just want to give an example. It's not nothing to laugh at. It isn't. It is when you're out of the relationship. It isn't when you're in it. But the Judgment card, honestly, it just... Hold on. The Judgment card in the reverse is kind of... I'm going to leave it to the side. How about that? I'm just going to leave it to the side. Because I felt ascension. Do you know what I mean? But I also felt descending. It's weird. It's a weird energy. Because I feel like this is both your energy. Like, this is your person, and this can be you. This is your person, and this can be you. This is your person, and this can be you. The Judgment is a little too much of an energy for me to say that has to do with mental, some type of mental stability or instability. So I want to leave it on the side because I feel like it's more of a story to it, okay? All right, let's go to the third spread. All right, so your third spread is a little bit of a booklet. The Empress. There's a few majors here, folks, that you have so far, so it's pretty significant. Look at this, the fucking Hangman again. Sorry, I don't mean to apologize, my Cancerians. Sometimes I'm a little passionate. Hangman again, how about that? Nine of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and then the Page of Swords. Ooh, I don't like that, Page of Swords. Yeah, this person, the Empress is really just saying to me straight out, this is either the parent of your child or children. You're co-parenting, not co-parenting. I don't know what type of situation you have now. I hope that it's civil when it comes to your children, if you have children in common. If it used to be a marriage or some type of business venture, like I did say that, maybe even both, you know, this is what it tells me. Commitment, some type of moving situation, you know, something very solid. That's what the Empress tells me. Something that was very abundant, or it still may be, especially if you have children together, you know. That could be money as well, but yeah. If I'm talking to people that have not been in a committed relationship with this person, meaning you just started seeing each other within the last year, right? I could be also talking to you. You don't have to have children in common. Maybe you are expecting a child. Maybe this is your ex as well. Yeah, you broke out of this energy. Look at this. This is narcissistic behavior. But this is you, you know, the Hangman. This one is in the upright. But you're in this with the Nine of Cups together. To me, that's a state of a just realizing, just feeling that, you know, you don't have to identify yourself in another personality, be another person's character traits, who they want you to be, who they don't want you to be, who you should hang out with, like their set of rules, if I could say that. I want to say it more descriptive, but I can't find the words for it. But basically, you don't have to live the life that they want you to live, okay, if I have to say it like that. And so I sense for a lot of you broke up with them, and or you broke out of that energy with my Hangman and my Nine of Cups together, okay? Because this is the Nine of Cups is a minor to the Sun card. So for crying out loud, the Sun card, the minor to the Sun card with the Hangman, I sense a lot of you are okay. You're doing good. You're doing good. This was a past energy. I do sense that. And if it's not a past energy and you're still in this relationship, that's what the Judgment means. Got it. You broke loose. You broke loose. Mentally, emotionally. I don't know about physically, right? You know, it depends on a lot of situations. But, yeah, that's the Judgment. You broke out of it, or you're in the midst of breaking out of it. Because I sensed it both ways. And for your person, the narcissistic person, because I'm gonna call them narcissistic, okay? They're going through some shit. And I'm gonna say it like that, and I'm sorry if I'm cursing, but not really, because I can't find another word for that one. They're going through some shit. I want to say karma. And I'm so sorry for those who put up with this, because some people think that, oh God, I can't wait to meet my twin flame. And and listen, oh God, I'm being negative. I'm not gonna lie, I am being negative when it comes to twin flame, and it's just my opinion, because soulmates and twin flames, I just feel like people have better experiences with soulmates, and not that they can't go sour, but you know, they're your soul tribe, you know. But when a twin flame comes into your life, you really have to work hard on both sides, okay, to make yourself whole. Because if you can't be on the same page, you can't make yourself whole. And that is the most difficult part of being twin flames. You have to work hard on it. But that's just my opinion, okay? Some people, you know, that are narcissistic, how can you break out of that? You would have to get help. And I just feel like your person is going through it. I don't think they still don't acknowledge that they're narcissist. I'm not gonna lie. They won't acknowledge a few things. So, yeah. Okay. All right. My Knight of Pentacles with my Page of Swords, you know, reminds me, in the reverse, reminds me of a lot of the Six of Swords. Remember the Six of Swords in the reverse? I was like, they're not going anywhere. You could send them on a trip to Barbados and they'll be like, no, I'm staying here with you because I need to know what you're doing and keep an eye on you. So I do sense this with my Knight of Pentacles and my Page of Swords. Not going anywhere. You can't budge this horse or this Knight or this Pentacle. They're not going anywhere. They're not. They're just not. Don't even try. Don't. Just don't. Just lost cause there. Dios mío. I can't. I just can't. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Let's clarify it. Nine of Swords and the Emperor. This is some crazy-ish Cancerians. All right. So they were both in the reverse. I mean, okay. So let's talk about the majors. I just got the Emperor. I have the Strength card. I have the Hangman 2 times. I got the Empress. The Priestess, the High Priestess, right? Okay, and the Magician. Jeez, I knew there was one more. And the Magician. Yeah, let me tell you something. Your first spread had a lot of energy, okay? You remember the High Priestess and the Magician? This person, my word. This is your person, okay? Okay? That was your person. Or it is your person. It doesn't matter. I just sense that you have to, you're together, whether you're broken up, separated. You can't get rid of each other. You can't. How can you? And so your person is powerful, but you both are. This is the problem. It's just that you both are. You both won't give in. Maybe more one than the other, but then it could turn ugly if you're both in this type of energy. Both of you, the Priestess and the Magician. That's some crazy energy, let me tell you. And I sense both of you can be like this. I don't sense too much, you Cancerians, but if you need to go there, you will go there. You have no problem going there, right? I just feel like you choose not to. All right. Okay, sorry. All right, so Nine of Swords with the Emperor in the reverse. This, I get two stories. Legal matters, okay? So again, I know that I was talking to people that are either married or divorced, maybe going to family court as we speak. Yeah, so I get legal matters for a group of you in the reverse. So I mean, it is telling me that it seems like it's just dissipating little by little. You know, I mean, it might have taken a long time with the Nine of Swords, but I also sense with it being in the reverse that it's gonna go okay for you. Okay, I don't know, but it's gonna be ending soon nonetheless. And you may come to some agreement. Okay, I think for some reason I feel like with these two cards you could be civil. You and the narcissist may be civil when it comes to family situations or marriages. Not for all of you. Also, I feel like some of you may be meeting someone soon. Yeah. This Emperor could be a new person that you're with, or will be with. And I see it in two ways too. This could be a business partnership. If you're into your own business or entrepreneurship, that's only if you're into that situation. With these two cards, again, I sense it's going to go well for you, which is amazing, because with my hangman and my Nine of Cups, you know, I sense there is some happiness, and not some, a good portion of some happiness that you have inside of you. With the Empress, there was a lot of energy with the Empress, and one of them was abundance. But there's another energy. Hold on. Nighttime. What about nighttime? Oh, okay, got it. So, you know, I don't know if you noticed, but I just noticed just now. The Emperor and the Empress. My Empress was not in the reverse though, right? And it doesn't matter what gender it may be, okay? Now, I got my Emperor and my Empress. Look at that. But my Emperor really misses you. Really misses you at night. At night. They're, yeah, it's a sad energy. And it could be all of the above, except for the business venture deal that you may be having with someone else, whether you're meeting them or not met them yet. There is some of you that, especially if you have your own business, I think that this may work out for you. Again, it's a slow process, but it will be when it comes to legality and money. But that's good news, nevertheless. Yeah. There's a few different energies with these two cards, but I sense your Emperor, or your used to be Emperor, is in this. But the thing is that they will never admit that to you. Okay, they will show themselves as the Emperor, in the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Do you understand? They will not show that they're really in this Nine of Swords energy, and they're really the Emperor energy is kaput. Yeah. Didn't I say that in the inside they'll show you this, and the outside it's something else? I'm pretty sure I said that. Listen, I have terrible memory, but I know what I said. All right. If you need a private reading, my dolls, my email is in the description box. Love you. Bye.